Started.
Hello, everyone. This is me, Dusty Circuit here, and welcome to the first Skade Town Hall meeting.
I feel like we need a bell, like ding, ding, ding. Welcome, guys. First, ding, 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 ding. Where's Evan when we need him? He's our bellman. So we are going to get started. We have a lot to talk about. This is very, very exciting. Welcome to our very first Skade Town Hall meeting. We are doing this a little different, and everything that we are doing is due to the feedback you guys gave us at our big meeting when we said, hey guys, what can we do better? How do you see we can improve Skade? What are areas you'd like us to look at? And this was one of them, Skater of the Month. I think, and Jakey had just brought this up, I think we grew out of the old Skater of the Month. We grew out of needing to pick one person that we felt, deserve this credit when so many of you deserve it. So many of you get really great comments that were given every month, but just didn't have enough votes to win. We wanted to throw that out. Get rid of the competitive side of it is basically what you guys told us. And so we met as Valkyries. That day we made a lot of changes, as I say. We've adjusted quite a few areas. And this was one of the last big ones that we did want to tackle. It's really loud outside. So this is the last part. This is the one. And welcome to town hall meetings. The purpose of this is so that we all get to talk. We did introduce the kudos system last month, as you guys saw. Quite a few of you guys did some kudos. I'm going to be reading those later. But the beautiful thing about kudos is, and thank you, Jake, with kudos, we get to, mention great things that have happened, or, hey, someone was just really nice to me that day and I needed that day and they didn't even know how much I needed it that day. Something like that. The kudos that I'm going to read later kind of go all over the place with different things. Some people are just being really nice. Other people did things for them. Doesn't have to be someone did something. In fact, you might witness something that you have nothing to do with. I just witnessed, Bo helping out Dusty with something technical stuff, which is backwards, but it could be something like that. Something that, it's really great to see that Bo took the time out of their day to do that, or it could be really great that Dusty went and got that link that I needed, or, those things. So it doesn't have to be like what you guys might have pictured Skater of the Month worthy. This is just a great way that you can let someone know, thank you, you did something great, and I think everybody should know. So we have that. Also, you guys are each going to get a chance to talk if you want. Now, saying that, you have to be responsible with this. Don't ask to talk just so you can be like, hi, I'm here talking, hi. Like, not like that. That will just eat up time, and it'll cause people to not really want to listen as much. Make sure if there's something that you do want to talk about, you let one of the Valkyries know. And then what we do is we will have a spot for you to sit. If it's something like maybe in the middle of the meeting, you're like, oh, I totally forgot I wanted to tell everybody that I'm going to be, running an event and I really want everyone to be there. No big deal. At the very end, we'll say, does anybody else have anything they'd like to say or chime in? When we say that, you will go up to the main stone, you will stand there, and you will get to talk. We do ask, if you are going to address everyone, try to keep it 5 minutes and under. And that just allows us to be able to have more people talk, more people have a say. Things that you might want to announce on your own is, hey, I'm going to be running an event. Let's say the Skating Go group, right? Yeety and Galaxy, they might say, hey, we want to talk today because we want to let you guys know in 3 weeks we're running Skating Go. Or Abby might say, by the way, Abby could not be here today, unfortunately. Abby might say, hey guys, we're going to do another spelling goose. So we're going to do another lyrical miracle or whatever that, I can't remember that. Really, really fun game. So it could be something like that. It could be a lead, like I told the leads. It could be Jake saying, hey, I would like to make a video this coming week for a media team, but I really need some more people to be in it. Does anyone want to join us on Wednesday? Something like that. So this is an area that you guys get to talk. You no longer have to have a Valkyrie say it for you if you don't want to, because you don't want to talk openly. Let a Valkyrie know, we can say it for you. If you're on a team, you can let your team lead know, they can talk for you. Or you're always just welcome to post it in voice chat 1 at that time. So anyways, that's kind of a gist of how this is going to go. We're still going to go through the schedule. We're still going to go over announcements. I've got a few team announcements, things like that. So we're still going to do those things, but the idea of this is to make it more public, to make you guys feel equally heard, because at the end of the day, Skade is all of us. It's not just myself. It's not just Valkyries. It is everybody. We all make up Skade, and everybody has an equal say in things we do. As you guys know, when we have new servers, when we do anything, what do, guys? We bring it to you, we talk about it, we vote on it, and that's how Skade will continue to go. It's what makes us really unique. It's what makes us set apart from other gaming communities, things like that. And it's something that we feel very strongly should stay. And I'm saying that from all four Valkyries. Unfortunately, like I said, Evan could not be here today. BB's in a transition of moving right now, so he could not be here today. So the two of them could not be here today, but just know these are things that are very important to all of us, the Valkyrie staff. So, all right, that being said, I'm going to quickly go over where we're at, where we're going, and how this works. And to do this, Telly, would you like me to read, or would you like to talk about it? Oh, thank you. We have a bell, guys. So I did. I learned how to read yesterday just for this. Telly, you'd be so proud of me. So Telly, he was not sure if he's going to be able to talk due to Telly is out of town right now. You're excited to hear me butcher all this. I'm sure you are, sir. Hey, Moodle, welcome. All right, so I'm going to get started. Yeah, at this point on, I'm going to ask everybody just try not to chime in because we're going to get through a lot of stuff very fast. And again, you will have a chance to talk if you guys have something that you would like to address. So, all right. All right, so I'm going to read this out. Now, as I read this out, I would like you guys to be walking around because we're going to be heading this way. In fact, Telly, are you in game, Telly? I don't. Or yeah, you're in game. Where's Telly? Where are you at? Where are you at? There is. Nope, that's not Telly.
Over here by Ben's fire arrows.
You know me and over here. I'm lost.
Directly in front of you, across
Telly,
the
meet
water.
us. How about this? Telly, meet us right here. And we are going to follow you to the new area. So this is only stage 1 of the new area. By the way, let me really quickly say, the old Skater of the Month halls that have your heads in them, that is staying forever and ever and ever. It's never going away. We don't want to remove our history, and no anybody ever should remove like history of how things happen and how it was started and all this. We want to keep and preserve this, even though this is not a format we are using anymore. Yes, Telly did spend a lot of time making them, but also we want new skaters to be. By the way, we've gotten some new skaters. We're finally tackling all these applications, things like that, thanks to our new website. Again, thank you, Jake. So we have a lot going on, and it's all happening, but we are keeping everything that we had preserved. We're just moving forward with new ideas. So, all right, so let's follow Telly. And why we follow Telly, I'm going to do some reading. And I do apologize if I butcher half of this. So here we go. All right. New town hall area is inspired by the Ting. That is spelled T-I-N-G. Ting of Old Norse culture, which were open assemblies for local communities to come together to discuss matters on equal footing, where everyone could have their voices heard. You would have an outer circle of spectators. You guys see the outer circle? And an inner circle around a table. Our table is the middle stone, where that would be the seating for people who would be speaking on the matters of the day. And this is where, again, I said, if you let us know ahead of time, we will make sure that you have a spot in that inner circle. And again, you don't have to say ahead of time. You're definitely welcome to talk either way. The circles were so no Jarl or a farmer. Jarls are kind of like what we would consider like lords. They kind of ruled their little areas. Or farmer could be held above the other. So you have like a lord, and then you have the farmer. So you can see there's a clear status difference. Did not matter in this sense. Everybody was equal. So everyone is equal. Everyone is equally represented around the table. Okay, some of these tings were so large that they covered such a large area that they would be called a lagting. I hope I said that right, Telly. Lagting, which would be an assembly for these smaller tings and jarls to gather for matters not just for their own isolated communities, but the region as a whole. These were also a little different as they dealt with more with approval and judgment of laws too. Even after the Vikings disappeared and the great kings rose to rule all of the Nordic countries, they still needed individual approval from the lagtings. And they remained the highest courts of the land from ancient times until 1795. Here we go. The culture impact of these tings have deep effect on Nordic culture to this very day. It's an example of a democratic system developed completely independently from outside influence, such as the Greeks, who were often praised for inventing democracy. Norway and Denmark still carry on this legacy, as their parliaments are known as Great Ting and People's Ting, respectively. And their layouts/systems are often based on the traditions of old. And both countries have a strong culture of fair treatment and equal footing in all decision making, which has remained from the old Tings of Viking and their ancestors. All right, I did it, guys. I said it. Hopefully, I did not break that too much. You guys know we are what do we call ourselves? We're a Viking server, correct?
You weren't in the middle when you were speaking.
I know, because I can't walk and talk at the same time, and we weren't here yet. If you know me well enough, I cannot do anything and talk at the same time. So this is kind of the idea: is when it's your turn, you come up here where I'm at right now, and you talk. Nin, you would be in the smaller circle right here with me. If Evan and BB were here, they would be there as well. And anyone that we know for a fact would like to talk. I do know Jake would like to talk today, if I'm correct on that. So Jake, if you would like to take one of these seats right here. If there's anybody else that wants to, yes, this is where the new area is. You're correct, Dusty. If anyone else knows they are going to be speaking today due to wanting to address something, they want to propose something, this is where you sit. So go ahead and take a seat. All we ask is, again, if you are going to talk, make sure it's because you actually do have something you're announcing. Don't just talk just to talk, because that, again, if we have too much of that, it'll cause people to not take the whole system very serious. So. All right. The town, it's at the same area, Amudo, where Skade of the Month is. You'll come through a garden. You'll take a side path. So this is it, guys. As you can see, we do have some construction going on. There's a tower back there that Telly was not very pleased with. And he is, we do have a warp. That is absolutely correct. Thank you, Telly. There you go. Warp TH. There you go. That's right. We even changed it to Town Hall. I love that. I love this, you guys. This is so great. So over there on the side, you will see there's some construction. Telly, when Telly is back home and is able, Telly will get the rest of this area finished. I will tell you, and not a lot is going to change. We like the simplicity of it. We like that we are actually doing something that goes with the theme of our server. We love the Norse mythology. We're here. This is what we do. So it's kind of cool that Telly was able to actually turn our town hall idea and combine that with something that did happen, and to this day still does happen there. So thank you, Telly, for that. We love it. Very, very cool setup. Very simple, very minimal. Like I said, there will still be things added. You'll see some decoration. The Valkyries' heads will all go in the garden area, along with some more just signs of interesting things, such as, when the server was created. Telly will get some fun facts put in there, and anything that kind of, skaters would want to read or know about. It won't be an information center, nothing like that, but there might be some cool little fun facts in there. All right. That being said, welcome, you guys. That was our introduction, our explaining of what a town hall is. And so from here on out, we're going to actually start the official meeting. Normally when we meet, we won't have all that kind of stuff. So let's see. Let me grab my itinerary. We're doing this official, guys. We even have an itinerary. This is fantastic. So, all right. So I believe the first thing we're going to talk about is Nin. This is your area, correct? Oh, that is Showcase New Area. I'm sorry. I was thinking that was Asgard. I apologize. I was reading the word showcase only. Okay. So, today, by the way, you guys would have just passed this. Did you guys see where you saw the Skater of the Month rubble? It's in my hand. This is actually a head. And this is a commemorative item that we want to give you guys to remember the day that we went from Skater of the Month and to our new format, which is the town hall meeting. And what's really, really cool about this is it's rubble, as if like we broke down the one building and everybody gets a piece of the old building, only like we couldn't do that because, World at it. And heads are cool. So we went with the head to do it. So it got so old it fell apart. Well, that's kind of how a lot of things are over here, including myself. Just kidding. All right. So we're moving forward. Let's see. All right. So the next thing that we're going to talk about is Skade points. You guys have asked quite a bit about the Skade points, the new system. What are Skade quests? Evan did promise to talk about it today at our first town hall meeting, but unfortunately he had a prior commitment that he had to go do. So he's off doing something. So he wrote all of this out for me. So I'm going to read it for you. It says, "Hello, everyone. I'm happy to talk to you guys for a few minutes through Blue." You can tell Evan really wrote this. As you guys know, what's the proper wording? As you guys know, we have brought out a new system called Skade Quest, and some of you have already started participating. Last month was at our last Skater of the Month. I teased about the introduction of a new system of skate points and worked hard behind the scenes with the other Valkyries to deliver a really awesome system. You know that's Evan. I would say a rad system. A really awesome system that puts more of an individual focus on how the points are tallied. So some of you will already know how the system works, and it is fully explained in the channel, but I will really quickly going to briefly gloss over how it works. Gloss. Nobody says the word gloss anymore. Yes, Evan.
He does.
He does. I told him I was going to say that. From now on, points are no longer, this is very important because we still get a lot of confusion on this, no longer going to represent your halls anymore, meaning you will no longer be competing with other halls, but rather each other. This is to ensure that no hall had an unfair advantage over another. We will take away the pressure of performing for your hall. At the beginning of each month, I will post new Skade quests, and you will have until the end of the month to complete them. And then I will tally up the points you guys have earned in one go. So this is really important because a lot of people are like, why don't I have points yet? He is going to be doing that at the very end of the month. I believe the last day of the month or even the first day of the next month, just to make sure everything's in there. So if you quickly go look at the Skade Quest channel, I will say everybody really go quick look. You will see I have released new Skade quests. I will be releasing additional Skade quests in the middle of each month, meaning you guys have more opportunities to bag some points. So in the beginning, you guys will have 2 weeks to do the first two. Good news, you have all month to do those first two, but the second set, you will only have those 2 weeks. Okay, so keep in mind that when you're doing these. Now that I've explained Skade Quest, I will clear up some questions. First question, my name isn't on the board. I'm gonna say these as if Evan did. Do not worry, your name will be added once you submit a quest. If I have missed you, just give me a ping and I will add you. So the way you get on the board, you got to submit a quest. Once you submit one, he will put you on the board. Just give him time to get that updated. Second question, why don't I have points on the board? I will tally the points from all the quests you guys have completed at the end of each month. This will also include the new Where Is It system. As you guys have seen, Where Is It now also offers Skade points. And so Evan will grab those too, but it won't be done when Jake posts those. It will be done at the end of the month as well. Let's see. I am still confused, ... help, he says. A full list of the information is in the channel, so you can read back over it if you guys have any questions. Also, feel free to ping me anytime. You guys heard it. He said ping me anytime.
Everyone ping Evan.
Do your thing, guys. No, I'm just kidding. Not yet. I am also going to post this because I would like to do that. So there you go. That is his speech. If you guys are welcome to read over that again. If you have any questions, just ping Evan. He will be happy to answer them. I will say one confusion that did happen from last time is, and this is because it's a new system, we did have people pulling old stuff from like old question of the day things. If you did that, the only one of those that would have counted would have been the goals one, I believe, because it was posted like the day before. It was posted on the 31st. Anything prior to that one, go grab one of the new questions. As Valkyries, we promise to get a lot more of these question of the days and or blank of the days, I'm sorry, and tier lists and the would you rathers. We're trying to get in a habit of doing more of those. So if you haven't done one yet, don't worry, there'll be more options. All right, so that is Evan. Just, I'm here looking like I should have put Evan's head on. That would have been funny. All right, so up next we're gonna talk about is the hall event. Is that you? Please tell me that one is you. Okay.
Okay, for this one, there's not that much to go over. It's just that we're having the hall event on the 27th. This hall event will be kind of more of a celebration of all of the halls. Loki did definitely win the point competition, so they'll be celebrated a little bit more. But this will be a little bit more all of the halls compared to last year, where it was mostly just Loki and then there's a little bit of Freya. And that means that we're also going to have an item per hall and everything, and because this was kind of the last, hall point thing, that's also kind of a celebration of that kind of system being kind of replaced to skate points and everything. So it'd be kind of last remnants of that.
Very cool.
And the next, that's basically all I have to go over for the hall event right now.
Did you get
again,
the date on that? I know I'm gonna do it. I know I'm gonna talk about it in when I go over the schedule, but it's on the 27th, by the way.
Yeah.
So it's
you
coming
can.
up a couple weeks away.
I'm going to post the event link in voice chat if you would like to be interested in that one. You can click interested, and you should get a notification when the event starts. And yeah. Next up, I'll be talking a little bit about Asgard. That's kind of the big news for this town hall meeting, in that Asgard is coming. It's actually just a week away now. Very exciting. The most news I have to go over is mostly about the data packs that I have been working on. I have been hard at work making sure that they will be done and ready. The planets data pack, I have nearly finalized the generation settings. I just have some extra things to add to the planets to give them a little bit more life, even though they're kind of desolate planets. And even though Jupiter and Saturn are all gas planets, you'll still be able to go on them and actually, walk around and explore.
What about
and
Pluto?
stuff.
What about Pluto, though? Pluto okay?
That's not a planet, so it's not part of it.
I'm gonna protest.
But yeah, so each planet currently has a use. I am going to say that I believe Jupiter is the create planet. That's where you'll be able to find a lot of the create blocks, as well as lots of andesite, because I know that with this mod pack it's a little bit harder to find. And so basically for most things create, you would want to go to that planet. Yeah, and some other planets have multiple other uses. There's one of them has all of the ores from modern industrialization. So that one will be probably a very important planet if you're trying to hunt those ores a lot. And the other planets also focus on different mods to get ores from. But yeah.
I'm very excited. We are very excited.
I'm pretty sure there's actually a ore on the moon that has cheese.
There is moon cheese.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also that day, I'm going to say real quick, that day we will be having our very, very first ever Skade live stream. It will not be right when it opens. It's going to be a few hours later, and it is going to be a closed thing. The content team is doing it. But we do heavily encourage all of you guys to watch it and support us, because this will be the first time that Skade Gaming has ever done a live stream. So we're very excited. We'll give you guys more info once we have is it 2 hours? I was going to say, I'd have to go look and see the actual time, but so yeah, so that way, so it would be 5 p.m. EST will be that day. And yes, and Telly, don't worry, I'm going to talk about that when it's my turn. Yep.
You've already had your turn.
No, I have more to talk about. Okay. Is there any, are you going to did you were going to show anything today or?
There's not really any screenshots to show. I could post that one I sent BB.
Okay. Give you guys a little teasers, right?
Only sending something to BB.
I've been seeing a lot of talk, and I will say, and I know we're going to talk about this a lot before that, but I do have one big suggestion to all of you, and we're going to really heavily encourage you guys is don't speed run it. I think that's last Asgard we did a lot of speed running. It was like a competition, an untalked about competition between people of who could have all of this first, who could have all this. Ben, please stop shooting arrows.
That's not me.
Oh, whoever it is, please stop shooting
I'm
arrows.
tabbed out playing Football Manager.
No more shooting arrows. It's really distracting. But yeah, take your time with this. I know quite a few of us have said very openly we will be playing it differently this time. And I am one of those people. So yeah, enjoy it. Nin's put a ton of work into this. BB's worked on this. We're very excited. This is going to last us a long time. It has abilities to be updated, to have new things added. To say Nin has worked hard on this would be an incredible understatement. It's basically all he's done the last few months. So, I mean, on top of everything else you guys see him do. So, yeah. Oh, that's really cool.
I posted the pictures in voice chat 1.
Mm-hmm.
And it basically shows all of the 4 planets in the exact same location. You can see a little bit of the same kind of details, but they're very different per planet.
I like the blue one, whatever that bottom corner one is. Very cool. All right. Well, thank you, Nin. Anything else on that?
I believe that's it.
Okay. I think next is Inspawn. While you're up there. Inspawn update.
Oh, yep. Okay. We have a few screenshots for this one also. Basically, currently we're working on Inspawn. Actually, right after this meeting, we're going to be doing another build session. We are building it primarily on Valhalla, and then, moving it over to Midgard. Okay. Some of the key things that we have added so far to the decoration are there are these runes placed around the end biome, or the main island. I posted a picture of one of them.
Dusty did. That was fantastic.
And then
okay,
one of the currently work in progress areas is the center middle bit, and then we also have been working on a Bifrost gateway kind of platform.
I heard gateway. Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
And kind of just wraps around all the gateway portals. And one thing to note is that we are still open to people joining. I believe all you have to do is go to let me find the channel. Upcoming builds.
These are now the gateway portals. Love it. It's now the gateway portals. Just sorry, I did that. My bad. Oh, that's funny, Rin.
You go there, and then you can click the role, and please only really click it though if you're actually gonna work on the team.
Yep, and we might finish this today. So if you guys if you haven't helped out yet with this and you would like to, or maybe you started helping out, but then you had, something else came up. We're working on this today, and we were hoping to get it finished. And if it's not finished, it would be very close to being finished today. So if you guys want to help with that, please join. And the way you see those channels is the way Nen just said, which is that link. So yeah, no worries, Telly. And I'm just thankful you're here. You're not even at home right now, so thank you. All right. Anything else on that?
I think we can move on to the team update.
All right. So we got a few things to talk about with teams. I've got a few teams that are needing some new members. But before I say that, I do want to give a reminder that if you have not voted, this is coming from the Spawn team, who is hosting the writing competitions. The last one just closed. We had quite a few submissions, came out really great. The Spawn team is very, very, very happy about this. But they would like you guys to be part of the voting system this time. So you can vote on the book that will win for this. You can also vote on the end of the year book. I will say though, please, if you're going to vote, take the time to read the books. It's really important, and it's important too for the skaters that write these books, because they want to make sure that they, if you're voting for them, please make sure that you've read the book or you're taking the time to read the books. We do understand that a couple of them are longer books, Abby and Evan. But aside from those two, the books are pretty short. So, and there you go. Jake just there's the link right there. Oh no, that's the other link. I apologize. That's something different. But there's a link. If you go on the events channel, you'll see Telly had posted that. So please, we want you guys to vote. We want you guys to take part in this, and yeah, please do that. And also thank you to those that have been submitting. I hope you guys realize you don't have to be an award-winning author to do this. I write and I participate each time. And I am far from that. Words are hard. On a very good day, they're hard, but I've really enjoyed it. So if you haven't participated in it in the past, keep your eyes out, because these are done quarterly, and it could be anything from a poem you wrote to a story, a very short story. Mine are pretty short, if you haven't noticed, to a very full length, book like others have done. So yeah, so you can screenplays. It needs to be your own writing. That's kind of the thing. But until they tell you this is the theme, which they haven't done that yet, you pretty much can do what you like. If you wrote a scene, that's awesome. Do it. So, yep, we want everybody to feel like they can participate, and also feel, that what they find is valid for all of us. So there's nothing too small. All right. Let's see. Other team stuff we have going on. We do have some teams that are looking for new members. And Jake did post the link. It's right there. I'm also going to do a full write-out post. I was hoping to do this yesterday, but I just ran out of time. It will be put probably later today in announcements. We're going to be using our announcement channel more often. I know we never really use it. So we're going to be doing that. So but we do have a few teams that are looking for some new members. We have the media team. Now, some of these teams you can come onto with no experience. I have time. I'd like to do something. No big deal. Other teams are going to have very specific things that you would need to know or do to be on that team. So just kind of keep that in mind with this. Media team is looking for a potential new team member. Now, for media team, this one does have some very specific things that are needed. You would have to have Instagram, Threads, TikTok, and YouTube. You would need to have those socials and use them. And not only do you need to have them, but you need to stay up to date on current trends. So like, for instance, we'll say I'll go to Jake and say, hey, I've been seeing this really funny thing with these cats talking. And then we give them, and then Jake will take that and turn it into a video, or you have to stay on top of really popular sounds that are being used. Anything that has to do with social media, and you're seeing these trends, things like that. We discuss that stuff in the meetings that we do talk about. You need to stay updated on current trend. Yep, that's exactly that was. Stay updated on current with ideas. Be able to show up to 2 meetings a week. We do meet Thursdays at 5 p.m. EST. And Tuesday, we meet typically at 9:30 in the morning, 12:30 in the afternoon EST time. That's a shorter one. You don't have to per se go to every single meeting. We have meetings that I miss, or even our lead Jake has missed a meeting or two. That's okay, but I normally can join those meetings. I normally will be there, is what we're kind of looking for commitment wise. Knowledge on how to use social media safely and be able to help other people stay safe online. The media team has caught multiple skaters with their full names on things. We've talked to them privately at times, letting them know, hey, this isn't the safest thing to do, or hey, you're really, really particular on Skade. You don't want anybody to see what town you live in, but did you realize your Instagram post has your high school sweatshirt on it? Things like that. We try to keep you guys safe when we can. We also are still in the process of coming up a way to really educate all of Skade in that. We're still trying to find the best method to do that, though. And then also the last thing for this team you would need to know is able to be willing to learn how to edit short form content. So you would have to be able to do film editing. Jake is looking for someone that can help him out on the side that he does, which the rest of the team does not do. So as you guys know, December is an incredibly busy month for Jake because he's doing all the Advent. We do a media a day in that sense. So the Advent calendar stuff, and he's just really looking for someone that can help him with editing, doing it in a similar fashion that he does things like that. So you do have to have all the socials. That is one of the requirements because Skade uses those socials, and these are our socials, and you would need to help interact with them and also interact with other skaters. That's another thing that we do. So yeah, unfortunately, this is one of those teams that you would need to have that. We've had other people in the past want to join it, but they just don't want social media, or they don't have that. This is literally the social media team. That's the name of the team. It's a social media team. So it's definitely one of those that you would have to, have these socials in order to stay on top of the trends with these individualized socials. Okay. Birthday team is also looking for a couple new members. I'm going to read out what Ben said. One preferably able to be a big builder to lighten some of the workload for those for the ones that do that. And then more of a member that is what I would more call like a generic or floater, where they just don't mind helping out here and there with different builds. We have quite a few of us that do that. But it would be nice to get one or two more active people. The team is pretty full, but at the same time, we have quite a few that are just not very active at the moment. And we'd like to get those build sessions with a few more people to start giving us things like ideas and just to help here and there. Pack team. All right, Pack team is also looking for a possible new member. You don't have to have no pack. It says no pack creating or modeling required. We're happy to train people. But ideally, if you were familiar with how to create packs, if you're familiar with how to make a music pack, a photo pack, if you have, you know how to make models, that's a big thing they do. I hear these words thrown around a lot, models. Then that is something that that they can work with if you have interest in that. So if you have interest in any of the teams that I just talked about. Oh, by the way, one more thing. Pack team usually involves less than an hour or two commitment a month. So there's not a lot a month you do. It really comes around helping the birthday team with their packs, as well as preparing for larger events. As you guys know, we have our community pack, which has a ton in it. We have our events packs that are separate usually from our community pack. And then on top of that, we do birthday packs. So the pack team is always hopping. They're very, very busy, and they could really benefit from having one more member right now. So yeah, so if you are wanting to join a team, or you're currently on a team, but one of these things would fit with your schedule or, with your interests, things like that, please grab that link that Jake has brought down a couple times. There it is. Please grab that link and go ahead and show your interest in them. And then we will get that to that lead so that they can talk to you. All right. So as far as team stuff goes, I think that's all I got on that, Nin. So, but I could go over the schedule now. Do you want me to do that real quick before we move on? Or do you want me to go ahead and grab Jake?
You can do schedule and then Jake.
And then Jake. Okay, sounds good. All right, so this is real quick. We don't have a ton going on this month. It's actually a little bit more of a quieter month, which is nice. Today, clearly, our very first town hall meeting. Also, I saw Trash is here. Happy birthday, Trash. We will be celebrating her birthday at some point today. We'll get with Trash and see what time's gonna work. So we'll keep your eye on that. I know some of you are asking when that party is, so we'll get with you on that. Next Saturday, we've already talked about it. Asgard opens. This is Asgard 2.0, or you can just call it Asgard. That is going to open. That is at 3 p.m. I didn't put a time on that. I apologize. That's I did 3 p.m. EST. And that will clearly be on the Asgard server. If you guys don't know that one, it's asgard.skadegaming.com. Right now, we keep the server keep the server turned off until we're working on it. I know some of you have been keeping an eye on ooh, there's 2 people on right now, things like that. That's just us working. And by us, I clearly mean not me. So that is on the 20th. The 27th is the hall party that Nin just talked about. This is our last hall party. Again, congratulations to Loki. You guys kicked some butt again this year. But like Nin mentioned, we're going to celebrate all the halls. Loki will be, of course, the birthday boy in the sense, but the rest of us are also going to be celebrating our halls because all the halls did a fantastic job this year. It was really great seeing, everybody working together, things like that. We want to make sure everybody is represented. So hall party on the 27th. And I think that is it. Aside from the, FSF, FSF will be FSF is not next weekend, the weekend after. So we have things like that going. But yeah, nice kind of quiet month. This month we do not have a drive-in or concert. That schedule's changing a little bit, and the event team will go over that once they have that. But when months that we have other big things going, like Asgard opening, clearly things like that, we don't want to throw in a drive-in movie too. We want to make sure that the really cool big things are getting the attention they need. All right, I think that kind of goes over the schedule. I don't think I'm missing anything. If I did, I apologize, and I'm sure we'll catch it. So at this point, I think what we're going to do is do some skaters talk. And the first person that we are going to have come up and talk, by the way, the kudos will be right after this. But the skaters talk will be the first person we'd like to invite up, I believe, is Jake. So Jake, when you're ready, if you would like to talk about the website wiki update.
So, as you guys may have known, hello.
Get your booty up there.
I have to move. There you go.
Hello.
So, as you guys may have known, I have been hard at work at making the website, and obviously we released that last month. However, there was one thing that we wasn't quite able to release, and that was the wiki. We have massive plans for it, and we needed to push it back a month or two just to get the best out of it. So I'm going to post a photo in voice chat. Here is it's still being worked on, but the wiki is coming. As you can see, we're going to have the things like the town hall notes. It's all going to be on there. We're going to have tutorials, guides, everything about Skade all in one place is kind of the hope. As you can see, there is Easter eggs in that image as well. So if you find them, let me know. But we're hoping to get it done between this month or next month. But it is very close and it's very exciting.
Very, very exciting. And Jake, thank you for that. Jake has been working ridiculously hard on the website, as you guys know, not just for a month, but a few months now. And yeah, it's fantastic. I'm getting comments. Of course, I told all my family members and friends, I'm like, you guys got to go check it out. Everyone loves it. It's amazing. So thank you, Jake. All right. Is there anything else you wanted to bring up, Jake, while you're up
here? Make sure you go follow all the media team stuff. And thank you for doing the Where's It Wednesdays and the Where's It's. They went really well.
Yeah, you guys, are you guys liking the new Where Is It's, where it's off, Midgard per se? It's not on Midgard because Where Is It Wednesday is Midgard. So you guys liking that? We're getting a lot of really good feedback on it. So it's been a lot of fun. Yeah, and it's always good to I love the fall. I haven't done the Fall Guys one. I'm going to be doing it today because I just haven't time. But yeah, it's kind of fun. Oh yeah, I get to play this game again. I haven't played it in a while. So very fun. All right. Well, thank you, Jake. I appreciate that. Is there anybody else? And I see we have a few people sitting here. We're going to have you guys talk real quick before we do the kudos. The kudos will be one of the last things we do. So those that are sitting here that have said that they would like to talk, we will just kind of start in this order. So Ren, if you'd like to pop up there, you are welcome.
I just wanted to inform people that I have finally finished Dusty's terraforming, so I am available for terraforming services.
Yay! That's amazing. That's something you've been doing for a very long time.
Yes.
So thank you.
Is it okay if I just wanted to talk because I'm very well aware that Rin has spent literal months on terraforming my base, and I cannot thank them enough for taking it on. I literally at the beginning, I literally just said, "Oh, do the area around my lobby," because I needed my entire base done, but my expectation initially was just that we get my lobby done, and then maybe after that we'll think about doing the rest of the base. But Ren's like, "No, I can do the whole base." And I'm like,
yeah,
okay.
That's really, really cool. Dan, stop, please. That's not nice. Stop, Dan. That's really cool, Dusty. And yeah, of course you can always say thanks. Ren worked really hard on that. We've all been kind of like watching this for the last, I don't know, it feels like a couple months or so.
Yeah, but I've had a few people asking me for terraforming services. Obviously, I wanted to put all my effort into Dusty's before accepting anyone else's.
And you did, and that's awesome. So thank you for letting us know. I actually will probably be one of your future customers here very soon. So very, very cool. All right. Well, thank you, Ren. Let's hear. Nin, did you have anything else you wanted to say? I'm just make sure I don't pass something.
I don't think so.
Okay, Jake Racer. So Dan, go ahead. What would you like to say, Dan? Go ahead and pop on up. Oh, okay. Is it a game? Do you want to tell everyone what game it is or something so that they can get excited? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, when you have that info, you can always like post it too, so that way people know when you're streaming. Sometimes when you guys just pop in streaming, you'll get a few people that watch, the people that are around. But other times, people like, oh man, if I had known they were streaming that, I would have been there. So if you can give a little bit of notice, it really does help. Like say, hey guys, tomorrow at this time, I think I'm going to stream this game, and you're welcome to do that. You're welcome to do that in Skate Talk, by the way. Okay. Just well, keep in mind you're Australian, so your Saturday is our Friday.
Friday.
Oh, Friday, Saturday. Oh, I see. Sorry, I apologize. Yeah. So, all right, very cool. Well, thank you, Dan. Oh, I know, and I'm trying to memorize, always
shame.
giving you guys an extra day. All right. Well, thank you. Appreciate that, Dan. All right, JW, your turn. What you got? You don't have to technically go up there if you don't want to.
If I said anything, it would be about the fact that well, we've been meeting quite a bit recently with the farm team. We plan on meeting up soon. Just a heads up, the farm team's completely changing from here. We really want to fix our reputation for being such a strict team.
Yep. And
I'd just like to
Evan has
plug
been
in
working with.
that we're also going to be working on making sure submissions are handled faster and that things actually get moving again.
Yeah,
And I
I
can
have
say I'm
been.
very hold on. This is let them talk, please. I'm part of this talk they had. They the farm team is they're kind of restructuring and they're changing things. And I will tell you, it's all very good and very exciting stuff. Evan will be working with them very closely. Evan's going to be the Valkyrie that's working with that team.
or just things?
Well, we don't really here to talk about that right now. We're
know.
just very excited about the new changes. That's all. I really don't want that convo to go any further if possible. And again, this is the reason we have this is so that each person can, talk about it. I don't know if JW has more to say on this or not. I'm just adding in that things are very positive. Things are going to be handled differently, and they will let you guys know the changes once they're having a meeting. I think I saw in 2 weeks or something. They're well, you haven't been told yet, so it's all in their lead part right now. So they will be letting you guys. In fact, I'm pretty sure they're going to be announcing it today. They will be restructuring their team. They're restructuring. They're doing things differently, and I personally am very excited for it. It's nothing but good stuff. I'm very excited with the future that the farm team has taken, and they too are also looking for members. And I apologize, I didn't mention yours, JW, but they are also looking for members. At this point, if you have an interest in Redstone, you don't have to be the best at it. You don't have to be really good at it. But if you have an interest in Redstone, it's something that you enjoy doing, let them know. Because we are looking for new team members with that team. In the past, we've had really strict requirements. You have to know how to do this or that. We're kind of letting loose on some of those things. We're letting loose on quite a few things with Farm Team, as JW mentioned. So is there anything else, JW, you wanted to say?
Well, not much really. If anyone had anything to say, it'd be Driver. But one thing I'd bring up is that we're also changing how both Driver and myself see ourselves as the lead of the team, to the point where from now on, I'll be more focused on what's happening behind the scenes at the Redstone, the submissions, that sort of thing. I'll be like the final voice on that sort of thing. But when it comes to discussing issues and future projects with the community, that would be more of a Driver side of things. And I fully support that myself because of the past experience with Driver dealing with things that have cropped up and how much he's helped.
So Driver will be more the voice of it. Driver will be doing a lot of the communication.
So if you guys have like questions and concerns and stuff,
day-to-day.
you guys can ping me, and then I can always
And JW will be
talk.
more behind scenes and handling them, more of the actual farm stuff.
The
So
actual Redstone.
it's a great plan. And they, like I said, they had a great meeting, and we're just everything is super positive about it. And thank you. So JW, I appreciate
I'm not gonna add to it, but I just wanted to close this. Like at least what I was saying was, I'm happy. I'm happy change is happening. Let me say that.
Okay, and that's all you have to really say. It's again, we're not here to discuss it. It's just more of JW wanted to announce that this is happening. Yeah. So, all right. Well, thank you, JW. Now, is there anybody else that would like to come up and say something that is not already in this little circle, or is there anyone that thought about something? Oh shoot, I forgot to say this. Now is your chance. So, okay. What? You would definitely have to talk to Nin, because we would have to set up Vanaheim for that. So yeah. So at this point, just talk directly. Yeah, just in case it can't happen at all due to Vanaheim, I would probably just stop it at that point and wait and see if this is even possible first, just so that not everyone doesn't get excited for something. Okay, Bo, have a good time at work. Yay. Try to stay warm. All right, Ren, did you have something else you wanted to add in?
Yeah, I forgot to say, I do have a survey for the terraforming. Basically, you just say what you want, how big it is, and then you can submit that into More Talk. It's in More Ads, the survey. It's just so I can go through people and pick jobs that would be faster in time.
Oh, very cool. That's a very smart way to do that. Okay, very, very cool. Well, thank you, Ren. All right, is there anyone else that wants to announce something or has anything to address the whole group with before we move on to kudos? Because kudos is the second to last thing. Nope. Okay. And Moodle wants everyone to know that they are cool. And Jakey wants everyone to know that the leaves are brown. There you go. And again, if you can't be here, not a big deal. Just put your stuff, just put it in voice chat one. All right. So I'm going to do some kudos. Again, this is a very new program. Some of you have been a little hesitant to do it because you didn't quite know how it worked. I will not be reading this time who presented them. In fact, I even pulled all the info aside, so I don't do that. So I'm just going to read them. We are going to be posting the kudos themselves in the town hall meeting channel. We won't be putting who put them. We'll just be putting the nice comments that went with them for those that have said to. So, all right. So we're going to start with the first one we got is Jake. Jake got a kudo. It said they did a super amazing job on the website and they have done amazing things on the Advent short videos. Kudos, Jake. Very kudo on that. All right, Driver, fantastic help recently with birthday team related stuff and just an all around pleasure to be in a call with. So congrats, Driver. A Moodle is just always so positive and kind and a joy to have around. She just doesn't get enough recognition for this. And I'm reading these, by the way, word for word. I'm not ad-libbing anything. These are your kudos, not my words. So congratulations, Moodle. Thank you for being those things. Jakey was the first friend. I love this one, by the way. I'm sorry? Did somebody say something? Oh, okay. Sorry. Jakey was the first friend I've had that actually wanted to learn about my disability and how it all works. The majority of people I've told online never ask questions about it. So what Jakey did really made me happy. Okay, I love that one. I won't say again who said him, but thank you. That's amazing. I love this so much. All right, next one is for Nin. It says, this guy worked overtime to make sure Asgard was completely ready before opening, so he deserves all the kudos as players joining Asgard, plus a bonus paycheck. He doesn't unfortunately get a paycheck, but if he did, I will totally bonus. In fact, Nin, double whatever you currently are making. Okay, good job. Nobody point out that 0 equals 0. Okay.
Jake.
There you go. All right, Blue, I got one. She was very kind and helped to distract me when I had an appointment at the hospital and I have trauma. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. Telly, always great fun in calls, has done a fantastic job with the town hall redesign. Rin, and actually I believe this is really Ren/Lord because there's a little Lord in here. Rin, it's been really great seeing Ren and Lord active and playing with everyone in Mario Kart. And it's been really great having Ren keep up with all her needs, all of Skader's needs through their mall shop. And I think that's, clearly, I'm sorry, not ad-libbing, but yes, let's just say all the yeses to those. So yeah, so those are our current kudos that we received. Now that you guys kind of see how this works, you can see it can be something very minimal. It can be something crazy cool someone did. Put them in there. The good thing about, I will say, kudos compared to the other things that we've had, Skater of the Month, you can vote all month long. You can do this all month long. You don't have to wait until you get that, monthly post saying, hey guys, who do you want to vote for? It could be today, a whole month away, and something cool happened today. So do that. You know what? Building each other up, like for me personally, 2024 is going to be a build up year. I want to build up myself. I want to build up my friends, my family, anyone I can. Try to really lower negativity. And one of the things you can do is do a kudo for someone. Sometimes you don't know how much somebody needs to hear some positive words. Times are hard right now. We all know that. And so anytime you can give someone a compliment, it makes you feel good yourself for giving it, but it also makes that person feel really good to be appreciated. Maybe somebody didn't even notice what they did. And just knowing that somebody notices it can make or break your day, especially if you're having a bad day. So, all right, so kudos. All right, so thank you guys for that. We have one more thing to do. If you guys would follow me, we're going to go this way. Whoops. Hello, Riley. Good morning. So we're going to go back over to the garden area, and we're going to go straight. Now, remember, we're not big on the whole straight thing with Skade, but we're going to go straight. We're going to walk this way to the Skade blade. I know this happens all the time. In fact, even at home now, I tend to not say like "look straight" because I just
You could
even
say
in my
look
own
forward.
yeah, look forward, those kinds of things. So come on in, guys. We're in the Skade Blade area, and we want to start. We want to start 2024. This is not a new area. I'm not bringing you here because it's a new area. We want to start 2024 off with a Skade Blade. Last year, we did not do very many at all. In fact, it's been about a year almost since we've done them. I'll just be open and honest about that. We have not done very many. But we would like to do more of these. And I just want to really quickly again say the way you receive a Skade Blade, it's not because you ran an event. It's not because you're the lead of a team. I understand from our feedback when we had asked you guys how you felt about the Skade Blade. Quite a few of you had thought that. It was also implied that at that meeting by someone, but that was very incorrect. It's never been that. The people that have won Skade Blades have won them for things that they have done, but mostly for the time and everything they do as a whole. It's not I ran this, I get a Skade Blade. That's not at all how this works. It's an accumulative thing where we look at just a whole bunch of aspects. Some people might get a Skade Blade and others go, wow, I never even really see them on. I never really see this. I can promise you if that's the case, it's stuff that they do behind scenes. There's a lot of skaters that do a ton of work. Like most of you guys did not even know Jake was doing all that work for the website when Jake was doing it for months and months. So sometimes you guys just don't see stuff, but we do. The Valkyries see. We see in your teams. We see what it is that you guys are up to, how much time you put in. Are you putting the needs of all of this over your own at times? Absolutely. Do we ask for that? Never. Never. In fact, Evan is not here right now because he had a commitment with a friend and we were like, go be with your, like, this is not this. You know, we want you guys to have all this in real life stuff. So just know things like that never hold people back from Skade Blades. It's very much I cannot talk. How do you say that word? Communal, tongue-tied. It's very much where we take a lot of everything, we put it together. Someone help me. What is that word? It's cumulative. I don't know why I was struggling so back. Yes, thank you. So it's a bunch of things. I just want to make that known. England. This year we will be giving out more of these. The Valkyries are listening. We did hold off a little bit due to some of the, are we going to continue to do it? Are we not? How do we try to make this more open and fair for everyone? That kind of thing. So, all right. So today we're going to give out our very first one of the year. This is a skater who has been with us since day one, also from the previous community we're at. And this skater is another one of those quiet ones. Some of you will be like, oh, I barely know them. Whereas other of you guys know that they are very much a big part of a lot of things. They're in multiple teams. They are constantly working on one thing or another. I see this person working in our development Discord. We do, as you guys know, we do have a development Discord. And they are constantly over there working. I'll be like, it is late, go to bed. You know, I'm seeing these things. But they give their heart and their soul. And it's why they were deemed the nickname, the good one. So Volky, where are you, my friend? Schultzy or Volky or McVolky if you're playing Fortnite with us. We have lots of different things we say. So let me, first of all, where's the heads go? Oh, here we are. Thank you, Nen. Nen's over here. So here is your sign. Here is your head. And Volky, my friend, where are you? I can't see you.
AFK, so they're probably still back at the old area.
Oh no, by the way, I should mention poor Volky is sick. I was actually not sure if this would even work today because Volky is so sick. But let me here. Hi, Volky. You guys please step away. Nobody run over here, please. Dan, talking to you. Stay over there. No, stay over there. Hopefully Volky will be able to pick that up. Yeah, there we go. Without even being here. So Volky, congratulations. I feel so bad. Volky is quite sick. As you guys were in Fortnite Friday yesterday, I've never heard Volky have to leave mid-session, and they actually had to leave because they're just very, very ill right now. So Volky, congratulations. I know you're here. But you know, we want to make sure that you know you're appreciated. We'll have to tell you to go back and watch Ceci's video. Very appreciative. Volky is always working. As you guys know, Volky is the lead of the bot team. They have taken over those duties. They have to listen to us, Valkyrie saying, we want this, we want this, we want this, on top of listening to skaters say, Volky, fix this, we want this. Volky has just done a fantastic job. But again, it's not because they're the lead of a team. They're on multiple teams, but they are just always, without even having to be asked, they're always looking for ways to improve Skade. They're looking for ways to improve the bot team. They're just always looking for ways, and that just stands out to us. So Volky, we appreciate you, appreciate everything that you've done, and congratulations. So we thought it was a great way to kick off the year, starting with the Skade Blade, and like I mentioned, we will be giving a lot more of these out this year. And I also want to make sure you guys understand you do not have to play Minecraft to get the Skade Blade. The Skade Blade, we have a beautiful model, yes, a glorious model item that you will get. But also we will give them the icon. So Nin will be giving the icon for that. So Volky has it in Discord. And it's just something to be very proud of, something you don't have to be in game to see this stuff. It's something that when you're given this award, it just goes with you. So thank you. All right. That being said, I do believe that this is it. So I don't believe there's anything else. Am I forgetting something, Nin? I think we did a good job of not forgetting this time. Nope, I'm not saying anything else. Nin's like, I'm already gone. No, I think that's it. And again, normally these will not go this long. We're thinking they will estimate about 30 minutes each time. But the first 15 minutes I did spend, explaining how the new setup is, why it is. We had a lot of questions, things like that. We're not always going to have all these announcements. Clearly, we're not always going to be opening a server every month. So estimate usually these meetings will, I would say, be between 30 and 45 minutes. If we give out a Skade Blade, probably 45, but otherwise about 30 minutes. So yeah, and that's giving you guys time to talk. Again, we're trying to spread this out, let you guys do announcements, talk, things like that. And that can be concerns. It doesn't have to be all great, fun stuff. It could be like, I'm very concerned why our portal rooms do this, or I'm very concerned why we have this rule, or I feel we need another rule. It doesn't always have to be just positive things. A meeting is to address stuff. It's to announce stuff and to address stuff. So if you've got something you've been thinking about, you can let us know privately, of course. But if it's something that you would like to talk to all of Skade about, you're welcome to do that too. We want to invite that. It's scary for us, but it's what we need to do, and it's how communities should run. It's how countries should run, really. We're setting a new model for the world. This is what we should do. Listen to each other, and you will have amazing things. So, all right. Well, in that case, Dusty, would you like to do your outro?
Thank you all for watching. This has been me, Dusty Circuit, here at the first Skade Town Hall meeting. If you liked what you saw, remember to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you want to see more of my videos, be sure to hit the bell for notifications. Peace out.
Peace out. Ringer, 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 ringer. Peace out, Girl Scout. Ringer, ringer, ringer.